Imagine someone so wealthy that even today, his fortune would be valued at over $318 billion, more than Elon Musk's current wealth. That person was John D. Rockefeller, the world's first billionaire. But what's truly astonishing is that his rise to such unimaginable wealth wasn't a result of luck or just being in the right place at the right time. Instead, Rockefeller followed a series of carefully planned strategies and made smart decisions that anyone can learn and apply today. These secrets are what built his empire, and they can still work for you if you understand them. In this video, I will reveal the exact principles Rockefeller used to become the richest man of his time. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could change the way you think about money and how you approach wealth building forever. Don't forget to subscribe right now for more videos that will help you take control of your financial future. John D. Rockefeller, known as the world's first billionaire, didn't start out with vast wealth. His journey began with a small capital of just $2,000, and of that, $1,200 was borrowed from his father. By the time Rockefeller passed away in 1937, his fortune was estimated at $1.4 billion, which today would be worth $318 billion. To give you an idea of how massive that is, Elon Musk's current wealth is estimated at $219 billion. But what makes Rockefeller's story so incredible is that his success wasn't just about earning a lot of money. It was about mastering a few key financial principles that anyone, even today, can follow. These principles aren't just for billionaires, they are for anyone looking to grow their wealth. One of Rockefeller's earliest and most important lessons was the value of keeping track of money. At just 7 years old, he earned his first money by helping out on a neighbor's farm. His mother, who managed the household's finances while his father traveled as a salesman, taught him the critical habit of recording every cent he earned and spent. This simple act of writing down all income and expenses became a practice that Rockefeller maintained throughout his life. It helped him understand exactly where his money was going and how to make it grow. As a teenager, Rockefeller took this skill with him to his first job as an assistant accountant. His attention to detail and love for numbers made him stand out, and soon his hard work was rewarded. He started with a small salary of $17 a month, but within a year, he had already been promoted to a manager, earning $800 a year. This focus on financial literacy and careful money management was the cornerstone of Rockefeller's incredible future success. He understood early on that knowing exactly what you have and how you spend it is the first step to building real wealth. One of the biggest misconceptions about wealth is that borrowing money is always a bad idea. Rockefeller knew this wasn't true. Borrowing was actually a key part of his strategy for building wealth. Without borrowing the $1,200 from his father to start his business, Rockefeller might have spent his entire life working for someone else. But instead, he borrowed the money, invested it wisely, and built an empire. Even when his business began to grow, he continued to borrow money, always ensuring that the profits from his investments would far outweigh the cost of the loans. This is an important lesson. Borrowing isn't the problem. Borrowing without a plan is. Rockefeller understood how to use borrowed money effectively to fuel his business's growth. He wasn't afraid to take calculated risks because he knew how to manage debt in a way that would create more wealth in the long run. Rockefeller's ability to fulfill his financial obligations, no matter the circumstances, also played a huge role in his success. From the very beginning, he made sure that every debt he owed was paid on time, even when it was difficult. In the early years of his business, there were many times when money was tight, but Rockefeller always found a way to meet his obligations. His reputation for being reliable and trustworthy grew quickly. Soon, bankers and investors had so much confidence in him that they were willing to lend him money without hesitation. They knew that Rockefeller's word was as good as gold. This kind of financial trust is invaluable. It allowed him to continue growing his business even during tough economic times. It's a reminder that your financial reputation is one of your most important assets, and maintaining it should always be a top priority. Rockefeller didn't just make decisions randomly. Every financial move he made was carefully calculated. He was never reckless with money, and he always had a plan for how to repay any loans or investments he made. When he borrowed money, he knew exactly how he would repay it and how much profit he would make from it. His attention to detail wasn't limited to borrowing money, though. Rockefeller also revolutionized entire industries by making smart, calculated investments in infrastructure. One of his most famous moves was replacing wooden barrels with steel tanks for transporting oil, which dramatically cut transportation costs. He even built his own fleet of ships to transport iron ore, realizing that it was far cheaper than using trains. These innovations weren't just lucky guesses. They were the result of Rockefeller's careful planning and deep understanding of the markets. His success was the result of a series of small but highly calculated steps that added up over time. Rockefeller's approach to wealth was based on simple, timeless financial truths. He knew that wealth wasn't just about making money. It was about managing it wisely, investing it strategically, and always thinking several steps ahead. These principles might seem basic, but they are incredibly powerful. By following these same principles, you can build wealth and achieve financial success just like Rockefeller did. It's not about finding shortcuts or getting rich overnight. It's about mastering the basics and staying disciplined over time. These skills are just as relevant today as they were during Rockefeller's time. And if you apply them, you'll be on your way to reaching your financial goals. So what's the biggest takeaway from Rockefeller's story? It's that wealth doesn't come from luck or chance. It comes from smart decisions, financial discipline, and taking every opportunity to grow your money. If you apply these principles in your life, you'll see the results. Remember, wealth building takes time and patience, but with the right habits and mindset, it's within reach for anyone. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights into wealth building strategies that really work. Your journey to financial success starts today.